So, a few weeks ago, my wife and I were walking back to our house in our HOA-controlled neighborhood. We'd been out for dinner. Nothing fancy, just enjoying a rare quiet evening. When we got near the entrance, 2 HOA security guards stopped us. Now, these guys aren't cops. They're basically hired by the HOA to look intimidating and wave at cars. But tonight, they had some kind of chip on their shoulder. One of them says, "You can't go through here without ID." My wife calmly replies, "This is our community. We live here. Our house is right there." She points toward our street. Instead of just verifying like normal human beings, one of the guards decides to puff his chest out. He starts yelling about trespassing and protocols. Then, out of nowhere, his partner actually pulls out a taser. At that point, I froze. My first instinct was fear, not for myself but for my wife. But oh man, she didn't flinch. See, what those guards didn't know is that my wife used to be a federal enforcement trainer. She literally trained federal officers on de-escalation, restraint, and use of force policies. This wasn't her first rodeo. She looks straight at the guy with the taser and says in the calmest, steadiest voice, "You're seconds away from a federal lawsuit and losing everything. Do you even know the liability you just created?" The guy's hands started to shake. His partner suddenly realized this wasn't going the way they planned. My wife then took control of the entire situation. She ordered them to lower their weapons, explained their legal overstep in detail, like chapter and verse detail, and reminded them that security guards are not law enforcement officers. It was like watching a professional dismantle amateurs in real time. By the time she was done, both guards were apologizing, stammering, and practically begging us not to report them. She calmly told them she'd be filing a written complaint with the HOA board and the contracting company that hired them. And she did. 2 weeks later, both guards are gone. The HOA had to send a formal apology letter to every resident in the community, promising retraining for their staff. Here's the thing that stuck with me. I was ready to panic. But my wife, she stayed calm, confident, and absolutely fearless. That night, I realized something important. Sometimes strength isn't about raising your voice or fighting back. Sometimes it's about knowing exactly what the rules are and making the abusers of power realize it too. Fire moral of the story. Don't underestimate the quiet, calm person standing in front of you. They just might be the most dangerous one in the room.